Hello again and welcome. Welcome to a new program. Welcome to class number 985. When we finish this class, we'll have 15 classes left. Okay, had better. Yesterday I was talking about had better at the end of the class. You'd better watch out. You'd better not cry. You'd better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus viene al pueblo, a la ciudad. Yes, you'd better watch out. Más vale que tengas cuidado, eh? You'd better watch out. Watch out is watch out. Be careful. You better watch out. You'd better not cry. Más vale que no llores tanto. You better not pout. Pout is hacer pucheros. I'm telling you why. So you'd better. Es tan corriente que el de you'd, que es contracción de you had, you better. You better watch out. You better. O sea, tú mejor. Y no significa exactamente sería mejor que tuvieras cuidado. Eso es un consejo. Yo creo que sería mejor. No, you'd better es más apremiante. Boom. Más vale que tengas cuidado, eh? You'd better. But also, I'd better. Creo que sería mejor que debería hacerlo ya. Si no, malas consecuencias. Always had better implies bad consequences if you don't follow the advice. So, had better is a piece of advice. Es un consejo con peligro detrás. All right? Consequences. So you'd better. I think you'd better. I've told you the story once before, twice before in past classes here. But I remember a student whose functional boss, su jefe funcional, no su jefe jerárquico. He was working in Spain, and he had a boss in Spain, but his functional boss was Señor von Schwerin in Germany. And Antonio, his name was Antonio. Antonio was 32 years old, maybe 33, I don't remember. And he was very meticulous. Everything, perfect, Everything had to be perfect, I mean, if Antonio sat down at his desk like that, yeah, it had to be perfect. Everything had to be perfect, okay? That was Antonio. Now, Mr. von Schwerin in Germany, un Prusiano, was tall, about 50 years old, white hair, very distinguished. Yeah, como un Junker alemán, un Junker Prusiano. All right. Y era von Schwerin. All right. And Antonio reported to him functionally to Germany. And Antonio always wrote his own fax. Eran faxes, en aquel entonces. He always wrote, his fax and sent it. But he didn't consult with me. And I told him, Antonio, don't send anything without showing it to me. Because he was my student. I said, show it to me first. And he never did. Because he considered his English, he was very, very careful, very meticulous in writing as well. He wrote well. But once he showed me, he said, he enviado esto a mi jefe en Alemania. And I looked at it and said, no, you already sent it? Yeah, I sent it an hour ago. I said, my God. Because it said, deberías is you should. Deberías intentar convencerme. You should, but Antonio puso, you had better. You had better. Traducir, you had better speak to some people in Germany about this question. O sea, deberías hablar con alguna gente de Alemania en la oficina alemana sobre esta cuestión. Fine. You should. Eso sí, es una recomendación, una sugerencia. You should. Pero él puso you had better porque el diccionario dice debería. Okay, fine. But debería, significa debería porque si no, vas a sufrir consecuencias graves. Más vale macho que. Eso es debería. You had better. I said, Antonio, estás amenazando a tu jefe en Alemania. Con eso. ¿Ya? Estás diciendo, jefe, más vale que lo hagas porque si no, leña. No, Antonio. Show me your letters before you send them. And this is true. If you write something in English, have a native look at it. Especially if you're writing a person at a higher level hierarchically, or you're writing to somebody you don't know, because it makes a bad impression. It makes a bad impression. For example, if I say, estimado señora Pérez, soy muy contento de escribirte a usted. Choca. Y la señora no sé qué, what does she think about me? What is her impression of me? If she doesn't know me, who is this? Her immediate impression is very, very bad. And so you need to be really, really careful if you are writing in English to people you don't know, or to people at a higher organizational level or hierarchical level. It's necessary for a native person to see it. Yes. Because native people feel the language. And they say, no, hay que rehacer esta frase. No. Yeah, it's a feeling. ¿Hay un error? No, pero es que no lo decimos así, you say. And so you need to be very, very careful with this when you write. When you speak, no problem. You can make mistakes. Hola, yo no sé mucho español y soy muy contento de estar aquí. O sea, me perdonáis los errores, normally. But in writing, if you don't know the person, if you know the person, bueno, es Manolo, claro, es Manolo, mi amigo Manolo de España, mira. Yeah. Mi padre es, I don't know, whatever, some strange mistake. But be really careful with this. And remember one thing, a mistake that Spanish people make every day 1,000 times. Los idiomas, inglés, francés, alemán, French, German, Spanish, American, Mexican, siempre con mayúscula, always. Es abofetea verlo en minúscula a un nativo. Boom. You say, excuse me for my English. Y escribes inglés con E minúscula. Es como una sale en una mano y pa. No, en verdad es que choca. Y los meses y los días de la semana con mayúscula. Okay? Always. So, now aquí se dice España con E mayúscula, pero español con E minúscula. Pero no, en inglés siempre mayúscula. It's strange about this. It's strange how people don't pay attention to that. They don't pay attention to that. All right. Grammar. You must. You have to. You should. You'd better. Son 4 formas. You should, repito, es deberías. O sea, yo creo que sería mejor. All right. It's recommendation or suggestion. Really, Inés, you should study more. You should devote more time to English. You should devote more time to English. Okay. Recommendation. Must es con mucho ahínco. Inés, debes por todos los medios hacer algo con tu inglés. Tienes un inglés de pena. Y te van a ascender a ese trabajo. You must. Eso es instando con ahínco. You must make a strong effort. You must. And you have to, también es como must, you have to, pero have to pueden ser por obligación externamente impuesta. Tengo que hacerlo, qué remedio. El qué remedio es have to. Qué remedio, tenemos que ir a la boda. I have to go to the wedding, claro. ¿Y por qué? Porque es mi boda, I'm getting married, so I have to go. You mean you're the novio, you're the groom, yeah. So I have to go, I have no choice. El de no tengo elección is have to, no must. Must, I have to. Ante la duda, have to, y olvida must. Olvida must. Porque have to también cubre la no externamente obligado. Tienes que mejorar tu inglés. Dios mío, Inés, you have to improve your English. You must improve your English. You have to improve your English. Y luego, had better, repito, es amenaza. You'd better improve your English. Porque si no, siempre el porque si no. El porque si no está implícito en had better. De hecho, suele ser explícito. You'd better improve your English because if not, you won't get that job. I mean, you want to work in the UN, right? Her dream is to work in the UN. UN is la ONU, the United Nations, la UN, the UN. Inés's dream is to work in the UN. And now she has a chance. But her English isn't very good. You might think her English is a piece of shit. Her English isn't very good. Inés, come on, you'd better do something. You'd better do something. In 3 months, the decision will be made. If you don't speak English well, you're dead. Yes, estás muerta. Se dice, you're dead. O eres pan tostado. You're toast. Yeah, you're toast. So you'd better, you had better. All right, where are we? Expressions. Expressions. Page 107. The second expression. Hard times. Dice esto 1000 veces por mes. I'm having a hard time. Yeah. I'm having a hard time. Estoy teniendo un duro tiempo. Literalmente, a hard time. Me está costando convencerle de continuar después del programa 1000. I'm having a hard time convincing her. Yeah. Pero aquí dice un momento difícil también. I'm having a hard time. I'm going through. Sería más going through. Yeah. Cuando dices going through, estoy atravesando un duro tiempo. I'm going through hard times. Se dice mucho más en plural, creo. Estoy atravesando tiempos duros. Duros tiempos. I'm going through hard times. I'm going through a tough patch, a hard patch. I'm going through hard times. ¿Qué dice aquí? Wendy está pasando por un momento difícil, por la muerte de su madre. Wendy is going through a hard time with the death of her mother. Okay. Yes. Yes, lo que los ayudó a superar los momentos difíciles fue el enorme respeto que se tenían entre sí. What got them through the hard times was the immense amount of respect they have for one another or for each other. Get through hard times. Pero repito, I'm going back to the beginning. To have a hard time. I'm having a hard time. Me está costando. I'm having a hard time. Yes. Yeah. I'm having a hard time. It's really tough for me. I'm having a hard time getting used to these lights. I'm having a hard time. The next one, the hard way. Por las malas. All right, the hard way. Aprendí por las malas que no se debe mezclar agua y aceite caliente. Okay. Yeah. I learned the hard way. Se dice mucho, aprendí de la manera dura. I learned the hard way that you can't mix water with hot oil. The hard way. Yeah. Yeah. You want it the easy way or the hard way? You need to improve your English? Okay. I can only recommend the hard way because you need to reach a good level in 3 months. Is that true? Sí. La espada de Damocles se está pendiendo. I need to improve my English. Okay. Well, then we have to do it the hard way because you only have 3 months. You have to sell me your soul. ¿Cómo? You have to sell me your soul for 3 months. Tienes que venderme tu alma durante 3 meses. Y te doy tu inglés. Te resuelvo el mal. Y si hay remedio para tu mal, ay, cañaveral, no hay remedio para mi mal, pero para tu mal, sí. Yes, I'll solve it, but you have to sell me your soul. For 3 months, I'll give your soul back. Te devuelvo el alma in November. But until then, you're mine. And you do what I say. The hard way? I'm sorry, it's the hard way, but it's the only way. Okay, the hard way. And one more. At the bottom of page 107, my hat's off to you. My hat is off. Hat's off. How do you say? Me quito el sombrero ante ti. Wow. Chapeau. Sí, es más lo francés. Chapeau. And in English, chapeau? I don't think so. I don't think we say it. My hat's off to you. My hat is off. Mi sombrero está quitado por ti. A ti. My hat's off to you. Congratulations, man. Wow. My hat's off to you. Really? How much time, Marta? Okay. We'll start to gain fluency, my friend. Gain fluency. Page 57, near the bottom, the next to last. El penúltimo. In the next to last. It doesn't matter which line. Siempre se dice aquí, estamos en la fila de los tontos. All right. If there are 3, it doesn't matter. Whichever one you get in is the slowest. It doesn't matter which line we choose to stand in. It'll be the slowest line. All right. If we change to another line that's moving faster, it'll automatically slow down and become the slowest. Yeah. ¿Te ha pasado esto? ¿No? Que estás en una fila, una cola. Y las otras 2 colas van más rápido. You know? Yeah. Yesterday I was having lunch. Yeah, en el menú del día. El menú del día. Menu of the day lunch yesterday. There were 4 of us. Éramos 4. There were 4 of us. All right. And so we ordered. It was in the restaurant de los gemelos, the twins. Okay. Está muy bien el restaurante. It's good. El menú del día. And we ordered, and it was taking time. The first course, it was, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. And a young man sat at a table next to alone. After 7 minutes, he ordered, and I remember, lasagna gratinada was one of the first courses. And we were waiting, y le traen la lasagna. And I said to this, oh my God, this guy just got here, and in 2 minutes, he has his lasagna gratinada. Y where are my judías verdes con jamón? No, I'm still waiting. You see. Okay, that's a typical feeling that when you're in a line or in a queue, los británicos dicen queue o line, and there are 2 more lines, a la misma ventanillas para lo mismo, the same windows, and said, well, we're in the, here you say la fila de los tontos, okay. We're in the, so it doesn't matter. Alguien me dice a mí, bueno, cambiamos al otro. It doesn't matter which line we choose to stand in. To stand in line es la expresión americana canadiense, to stand in line. En Estados Unidos se dice to queue up. 2/3 de la población no te entiende. Los británicos dicen a diario de queue up. Queue up es hacer cola, es formar cola. Yes, to queue up. Queue. Queue is not an English word, it was imported many, 100 years ago or more. We say to line up is alinearse o sea ponerse en cola. To line up. Line up, everybody. And to stand in line. What are you doing? I'm standing in line. Ah, yes, I'm standing in line. And so, it doesn't matter which line we stand in. Estás disgustado porque las filas van más rápido. I'm sorry. Well, it doesn't matter. ¿Tú quieres cambiar otra cola? It doesn't matter which line we stand in. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which line we stand in. Preposición al final. All right. It'll be the slowest line. Pongámonos donde nos pongamos, de repente se convierte en la más lenta. Yeah. It doesn't matter which line we choose to stand in. It'll be the slowest line. If we change to another line that's moving faster, it'll automatically slow down and become the slowest. Automáticamente se desacelerará y será el más despacio, el más lento. All right. It doesn't matter. So this person is pessimistic. Oh, it doesn't matter which line we stand in. It'll be the slowest line. I mean, if we change to another line that's moving faster, it'll automatically slow down and become the slowest. Okay. It'll. Dos veces it'll. It will. All right. No importa en qué cola nos pongamos. It doesn't matter which line we stand in. Será la cola más lenta. It'll be the slowest line. It doesn't matter. If we change to another line that's moving faster, it'll automatically slow down and become the slowest. So this person is extremely pessimistic. All right, and at the bottom of page 57, I've been chosen to be a judge in the junior singing contest. El concurso junior de cantar. Hay un concurso de jovencitos para to sing. Y soy juez. Me han elegido ser juez. He sido elegido para ser juez. I've been chosen to be a judge, un juez, in the junior singing contest. I have to rate each participant on a scale of 1 to 10. Can you imagine they choose you to be the judge? It's a programa de tele donde hay 4, ¿no? Sí, España tiene talento, or America has talent, etc. Okay. But this is different. Aquí hay 100 participantes. And you have to listen to 100 people sing. I've been chosen to be a judge in a junior singing contest. Junior. Contest. Contest no es contestar. Viene la palabra contestar, de la misma raíz latina que contestar. Contest. Contest es un concurso de competición. It's a contest. Concurso televisivo, como pasapalabra o estos concursos televisivos que hay, we say a game show. We don't say contest. Game show. Show de juego. Un espectáculo juego, literalmente. A game show. Pero no juego de naipes. That's gambling. A game show. But this is a singing contest. I've been chosen to be a judge in the junior singing contest. I have to rate, que es evaluar y clasificar. Clasificar por evaluación. Valorar. To rate. Escrito rate. Rate. Rate tiene muchos significados en inglés. Uno es valorar. To rate. I have to rate each participant on a scale from 1 to 10. En España decís en una escala del 1 al 10. En inglés, de 1 a 10. No añadimos de el 1 a el 10, no. De 1 a 10. Me llamó la atención en España con del 1 al 10, porque el es de 1 a 10. From 1 to 10. From 1 to 10. To rate the participants on a scale. A scale, una escala. Scale. On a scale from 1 to 10. From 1 to 10. I'm not looking forward to it. No lo estoy esperando ninguna ilusión. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it. There are over 100 participants. Me muero. 100 participants. The average age is 16. And I have to listen to more than 100 kids around the age of 16 trying to impress us with their singing skills. Next. All right, what song are you going to sing? Climb every mountain. Climb every mountain. Escala cada montaña. Yeah, ¿conoces escala cada montaña? You don't know the song? Climb every mountain. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream. A dream that will need all the love you can give, every day of your life, for as long as you live. Qué malo suena. Es de sonrisas y lágrimas. Climb every mountain. See you tomorrow.